Hey folks, it's technically speaking day 121, but this will serve as my, for hard mode, it'll serve as my 4-month update video, specifically like I said for hard mode. Um, I will say that I am feeling far more mentally balanced, and it does get better day by day. Um, as far as things like nocturnal emissions or quote-unquote wet dreams are concerned, the frequency is going down, which, is expected. I mean, you move the stimulation, so to speak, the stimuli from your life, and the response, starts to decrease, and that's to be expected, but it doesn't bother me as much. I mean, I guess because for one thing, like the whole like obsession with like sex and the desire to escape, um, and my anxiety levels, they're all going down, and so it doesn't really affect me as much. Like, you know, I realize it's just just all like it's a process, and it's part of life, and it makes sense that that kind of stuff is the way it is, and um, my social anxiety has definitely gone down, and in general my anxiety has gone down. Some of that probably has to do with the fact that I'm learning to really let go of like the things that I can't do anything about, and practicing more, like I guess you could say, like mindfulness. Insofar as if I'm feeling anxiety or I'm feeling like down or what have you, I'll stop myself and basically ask myself like, where is this all coming from? And I kind of track my my chain of thoughts back to the source, and if it's something that I can't do anything about, I'm learning to like tell myself to not get so worked up about it and basically to let it go, because if it's not something I can do anything about, there's really no, I guess, point in worrying about that specific thing. So I'm seeing my anxiety levels go down. Probably a lot of it also has to do with the fact that school's ended, and um, I'm off academic probation. I'm back in good standing with my university, so that's a big weight off my shoulders. Uh, at this point right now, I'm just filling my day with activities. I know I need to keep making progress, so be applying for jobs, and I have a vacation, like about a week long vacay, or a trip rather, to Morocco to see my girlfriend. That plans that's coming up, so something I'm looking forward to. Get to see her again. I know it's only a week, but it's better than nothing, and it's me working with my means and time and all that kind of stuff right now. But you get that done. Maybe go see the countryside of Morocco. Um, but as far as NoFap is concerned, um, so I'm have the easy mode and I have the hard mode, and I define easy mode as no ammo and no edging, and making a considered effort to abstain from pornography and pornography substitutes. And the bare minimum for that for me was at least being a week to 2 weeks, really free of that. I had times where I think it was like 21 days or 22 days max, and I, in a sense, had this sort of what I call an easy mode relapse. Um, but I, started looking at things in terms of levels, like going from the physical to the mental to, I guess you could say, like the subconscious or the spiritual. So like more like, I guess to say physical than conscious than subconscious, or so. And given that both you have the conscious I guess they say mind, or and then your subconscious mind. So they're both mental in a sense. So um, I found it easier to like ease myself into it, and it's something I started doing. I think it was like last year. I started using kind of a double counter system in a sense, where I had sort of in my, like I say, easy mode relapse versus the hard mode relapse, and um, I felt that kind of like weaning myself off of the physical manifestation, the physical aspect, getting rid of the MO and the edging, made it easier to, I got to the point where I really realized that you know no ammo, no edging, yeah, it massively decreased the effects, but still feeling some of that, from watching the pornography, watching the twerking videos, that kind of stuff, I was still feeling it. So I was like, okay, I got to the point where it was like, okay, I got to go full bore. I've got to go, full measure with this. Um, no sort of half measures, no sort of, rationalization of, well, I didn't, MO or didn't edge, therefore I'm okay, because that worked for a certain amount of time, and it did give me a sort of lead in and start, weakening the effects, or weakening the hold, the PMO habit or addiction had on me. But you get to that point where it's like, okay, we got to go all out. We got to get rid of everything. And so, for some of us, we got to take that approach. Other people, it's you go full bore, cold turkey right off the bat, and it works. And it definitely does speed up the effects in the positive sense. But you also get withdrawal as well. So I think that's perhaps why I chose to go with the whole two-tiered system, or two, double counter, because you know it was kind of like I could lead myself. I could build up my resistance with the withdrawal effect, so to speak, and then when I went full bore, it didn't hit me as bad, because I had at that point, this sort of breaking free. I had 2 months under my belt um, of easy mode, with periods, 1 week, or, 1 week or 2 weeks, or 3 weeks of being free of the whole gamut. So, um, you know, it was a heck of a lot easier to go from there to going, okay, I'm gonna do hard mode 100%. Um, so yeah, this is my 4 months, and sort of the easy mode, hard mode has it's like a day difference between those two. So I'm gonna do a 6 month video later today, and I'll, since it's 6 months, I think I'll be getting a little more deeper into like some of the stuff I want to cover. Because I follow a number of people on YouTube who are NoFap YouTubers, and you see them relapsing, and then you kind of, having gone as far as I've gotten, I have a desire to want to help others, um, in part because people like Ex Nostradamus and 24/7 Betterment, and who else? There's been a number of them I've kind of come across here and there, but mostly it was like those two. And I don't know, there's probably one or two other people there, but they really inspired me, in particular, to start doing a YouTube channel with this kind of content on there. And obviously I found that, see how far I've gotten. This has helped me significantly. Just having that little, okay, I'm gonna do a daily video, or every other day, or at least once or twice a week. Hey, I've gotten this further, or this is what I'm running into problems wise, or this is what I'm dealing with, or this is what I want to talk about, or whatever. So, anywho, I'll do that 6 month video for its easy mode update. I'll do that later today. I'm going to go and do some exercise, probably just go running or so. That's the easiest one for me to get into, and I'm really just trying to burn enough calories to get my body fat percentage down, lose some weight. I do want to do some resistance training. I'm basically doing calisthenics when I do that, like push-ups and crunches and knee raises and dips and that sort of thing, and some inverted body rows for pull exercises. So, anywho, thanks for watching, and yeah, that's what I got to say. So thanks, and I'll see you guys around. Bye.